Hey guys, it's Celine outside under the oak trees in this rather nice bit of the country of mine. Well, I suppose it's also a little bit mine. This is gonna have a lot of contrast. How about like this? Because the sun is out with gorgeous weather. It really is so nice out here now. And fairly quiet, at least in the close proximity. So I just wanted to come back out and um, take you along for just a little short, state of things. Also to have a look at the beautiful trees because, what's not to love? I have done a lot of videos in the past. I notice I have a difficulty talking more now about feeling really very sensitive to life in all sorts of ways, to people especially. I suppose that what with my recent developments that I've been going through, that I've talked about, where, I had a bit more of a backstory about what I was doing with my tumo and all the rest of that. I was actually going through a process or reporting on a particular process where it had a story to it. Now that's kind of behind me. And to some extent, yes, I actually feel like I am in my surroundings as me much more than I was before, and much less completely shut down and hyper rational and analytical and all those kinds of things. So that makes it rather, it's not that I can't do those things or cannot use a, thought at all anymore. It's just that other approaches to life are taking more place, are taking up more room, if that makes any sense. And I don't get out enough because I don't let myself. I will sit and sew and paint and do things in that order, all the time, and for too long a stretch, do the same thing. So then I get toxins and I get fed up and I get angry, and there's, planetary things going on, and the moon is conjuncting whatever, it just goes on and on. And I'm really glad to be out here by myself, to have all the oak trees to myself for once. And there were a couple of people earlier who passed me by, what looked like a farmer from around here and possibly his daughter, who looked like around 12 or so. Very friendly. And I realized that he commented to me in passing what a nice day it was for a walk, which I of course confirmed because duh. And I realized that he said that more or less consciously, I suppose, to reassure me, because I am alone. I don't have a dog. I don't have no reason, other than mental and physical health, yes, to be out here. And it is very easy to feel hyper alert and stressed and things like that. And I don't need to be, because I don't have a lot of bad experiences. I've always been lucky in that way, I guess, where I felt safe enough, and because I felt safe, however that actually, came to be, even though I was really far removed from having an emotional core that I was connecting to, that actually meant my life was my own, if that makes any sense to anybody out there. I don't know. I've lived in a rather exhausting state of dissociation and derealization for all of my life, up until very recently. And I've said this in the past 5 years, also like a dozen times or so, where I was like constantly, There's the shadow of the tree over my face like that. It's kind of funny. For some reason, that is funny to me. Each time is like a new upheaval and a new development and change, and it's difficult and hard. And making things, I tend to always look at a couple of factors. If I'm actually making things, I've been doing a lot of sewing, buying things in the thrift store, and then finding out ways to make the jeans pants that I bought into something I can actually wear, which was a lot of fun. It's not finished, it's halfway through. I will show you when that's done. Okay, so I'm making a new spread cloth for the winter, all black, in black velvet and linen. And I just thought how beautiful it would be to use some of those glittery, like little Swarovski that you can glue on. I will glue those in around the outside, just a few to have a sparkle. That's going to be beautiful. So there's those two again. I think she's a bit older than 12 actually. They just went around the field. They had something to discuss, probably, just like me with the internet in this case. Very rambly bit. I just hope, you're having a chance to recuperate in between the upheavals. Is what I'm trying to do here. Thank you for watching. I'll be back, I always come back at some point. Thank you. Bye-bye.